About a year and a half ago, my family were gonna meet up and go for some food. And at this time, I was going through a stage where I couldn't speak to anyone. I was really lost in my own head and I didn't know where to go. I literally couldn't even speak to another human being without wanting to go and not speak to anyone. All I wanted to do was sit in my room and not speak to anybody. Just go gym, not speak to people, and just stay to myself because I didn't have the strength within me to speak to someone. I didn't even have the strength within me to speak to my family. People I speak to on a daily basis, I couldn't even interact without feeling sad, upset, and not being able to speak at all. So I didn't end up meeting them, and I was just at home by myself, feeling sad, feeling worthless, not being able to do anything, and just escaping in my reality with YouTube. It's a very cliche topic, men's mental health, that we don't truly speak about enough. And it still gets laughed at in this modern day. People laugh about it all the time. They don't view you as a real person. They view you as someone who just has to get on with it, has to provide, do your job, make your money, and shut up and just provide for people and make sure other people's all right. When in reality, you might not be all right in yourself. And when we talk about male suicides, the rate is so much more higher than other genders, which is very saddening when you truly think about it, because how many men are in pain and not telling anybody because of the stigma that is held around it. Man up, just keep going. It don't matter, your feelings don't matter, it doesn't matter that much, when this could literally take someone's life away if it isn't viewed right. Now, this video isn't completely negative. It's about understanding your mental health as a man and understanding that it's okay to have bad mental health as a guy. It's completely common, it's completely normal nowadays, especially with a lot of the distractions, a lot of the escapism we have now. It's more easy to have worse mental health now than better mental health now, just because of what we got around us in this modern day. But there is things we can do for our mental health that we don't get taught about at all. Not in school, not as we get older, not in any place, because it's looked at as such a taboo subject. For example, just going out in nature will make you feel a lot more better. Getting outside the four walls in your bedroom will make you feel a lot more better than just sitting there in the pain, in the sadness, which is a lot easier said than done. But every single time I felt negative, I felt bad, I felt sad, I've got out of the house and walked somewhere, and it's made me feel so much more better. You going to the gym, working out, trying to better yourself, trying to improve yourself, releasing endorphins in your body will make you feel sensationally better. You trying to eat healthier and eating better food will make you feel so much more better. Not only what you eat, what you consume on social media, on these websites, on these platforms. If you consume content that gives you optimism, that you can be better and that things will get better, that will make you feel a lot more happier in yourself. You dedicating time for your mental health, whether that's you trying to focus on meditation, you journaling about your thoughts, why you're feeling these certain ways, where you can dissect what you are feeling and look at it from a complete different perspective, a third person perspective, and try to understand why you're feeling these ways. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all to drag yourself out of the house. It's not easy at all to make yourself focus on your mental health. Writing shit down, meditating, everything feels a lot more harder when you're in that space and you're in that sadness. But trust me when I say that when you try these things and you are consistent with these things, your mental health will get immensely better. When you focus on your health, when you focus on your mental health, when you actually dedicate time to these areas instead of just distracting yourself, you will feel a lot more better in yourself and actually be able to live better days. Overall, we need to start to understand that we're gonna have days where we feel bad, we're gonna have days where our mental health doesn't feel the best. But if we keep going and if we keep striving, that's the main thing. Take time for yourself and your life will get better. Thank you.